So this is Chance with Cajun Tactical, just here with another review, and I got one pretty interesting today. A buddy of mine that I work with who is in the car business with me, he has a Glock 44, which is the 22 pistol semi-automatic Glock. This is it right here. Pretty sweet little 22, never shot one before, not one of these. Make sure, so no mag in it, safety check, good to go, unloaded. So he came up to me at work, he said, man, look, I just bought this 22 and I'm having problems with the rounds feeding. He said, man, what do I do? I said, really, you just got it, huh? I said, well, how many times you shot it? He said, one time, man, and it keeps jamming on me. I said, let me take a look at it, man. Why don't you drop it by and let me see if I can figure it out. So I got it. Good looking gun, man. It's light too, pretty interesting. I mean, it's a 22 Glock. It feels pretty good, man. I was interested in this. So I got to looking at it and I said, bring me your rounds that you put in it as well so I can check that out and see what you're shooting. So he brought me his rounds and he brought two magazines. One that was filled and one that was empty. So he's like, man, figure this out for me, buddy. I want to shoot my 22, but it's got to be reliable. I got to feel good about it every time I pull the trigger that a round's going to come out. I said, okay, man. Well, let me take a look at it. So upon first opening the box, I noticed exactly the problem before I even grabbed the gun because I looked at the magazine. So what's happening is the rounds that he's putting in are these. He was using the Winchesters, and they're one of the cheaper bulk rounds. And you know, I mean, this Glock's supposed to feed anything, so I mean, I would have probably done the same thing. However, as looking at it, and just so you can see, this round is seated right down, and it's hitting this every time. So the way the bullet seats in it, it's hitting this rail, and that's causing it to jam. It didn't even take me to grab the firearm to see that that was going to be a problem. So I had some 22 rounds. I used the CCI mini mags, and they've always worked for me real well, my 22. So I just grabbed them just to see kind of the difference on what happens and load them in, and I want to see what they look like. So I loaded in the CCIs, and here, look at this. The bullet sits up perfect. It's right over to where the bullet has clearance to go through and right to the barrel. Now, to me, this looks like, I mean, I ain't even grabbed the gun yet, but this looks like it's gonna work perfectly. So I'm interested to test it out and see. We're gonna go to the range here in about, I don't know, an hour, hour and a half, and I'm gonna put 100 rounds through it and see what happens. I'm curious to see, I mean, if this thing's worth the money. And it'll be a good adventure for me because I want to shoot a Glock 22, but I want the rounds to feed and I want it to be reliable for him. So Mr. Aaron Andrews, I got a feeling this is gonna be exactly right. So I went on YouTube and I searched and I seen feeding problems with these guns. And I seen people pulling this and pushing them down, resetting them. And man, you know that it goes up, but then you can push it perfect. I mean, this is the deal here. So I think I fixed it without even looking at the gun. I want to get back to y'all here shortly. Let me shoot it. Let me see what happens. I'm going to update here later in the evening. This is Chance, Cajun Tactical, signing out. And hey, we'll see y'all here in a bit. So as I get back from the range and let you know how it came out. What's up, viewers? Hey, I'm back. I'm back from the range. What I thought was right is the ammo. This gun with these magazines can't take the cheap bulk ammo. And so I ran my CCI through it perfect. Never missed one shot. Never jammed one time. And man, I'm gonna tell you, so when I can look at it and it's that easy, I mean, it's wow, man. Mr. Aaron, your gun's gonna shoot perfect, my man, and I'm glad I was able to look at it and help you do this. And I even did a little extra for you. I even color filled the Glock 44 in white, beautiful. Even the barrel as well. So man, this thing looks good, it shoots good. You just gotta buy the right ammo. So y'all, anybody with a Glock 44, 22, you have to buy the right, you gotta buy the good ammo. Look, first of all, this ammo is cheap, okay? So spend an extra couple dollars. Get the biggest, the baddest box. I mean, go with the CCI. Hey, 100%, it worked for me. CCI, y'all, in the 22 Glock 44. She won't skip a beat. Also polish the feed ramp just to make it a little smoother. And man, it worked like butter. So, Mr. Aaron, I'll have it back to you tomorrow. She's ready to go, and glad I was able to help. That's what I do, y'all. So, this is Chance with Cajun Tactical. And just remember one thing. ABG, always be gunning. It's Cajun Tactical signing out. Happy Mother's Day.